All right, thank you, Stephanie. You know, with Easter, Passover, and Mother's Day right around the corner, now is the season for brunches. You know, the weather is perfect. You just want to find a great meal and make it and take it outside just so we can enjoy it while we can, right?
Amen, sister.
Amen,
that is
sister.
the truth.
Chef Pt1 is here from the Village Tavern, and he is here to share a delicious recipe with us for our gathering. We've got a lot of them coming up, and we're making shrimp and grits.
That's right. That's right. You know, and there are many ways you can make grits. You know, you can mix them with brown sugar. You can mix them with cream and sugar.
Cheese.
You can mix them with sugar and cheese and sugar and, you know, I just love sugar, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
more sugar.
But this one in particular is actually, it's a wonderful change. The presentation, the colors are actually fantastic. The flavors really blend well together, and I'm all about all of those things.
Exactly. That's why we keep having you back, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much for that. If I haven't thanked you lately, thank you, and
You're
thank
welcome.
everyone out there. And, you know, grits, actually, the way this recipe starts, you can get just instant grits at the store. And I would suggest that. They have different flavors. Just get the standard grits. And this one in particular, very simple to make, and you can make it maybe an hour ahead of time. Keep it in your oven. As the recipe states, you're just going to take about 2 cups of grits, some water and salt. Bring the water to a boil, then incorporate the grits.
Now, is grits like cream of wheat?
You know, very similar to it.
Okay,
because
it looks like cream of wheat.
Yeah, exactly so. So right now, it pretty much has a bland flavor, and that's what's so popular about grits and cream of wheat. Now you can add whatever you like in there.
Right.
So once we have it, it's a boil, we incorporate the grits. You're going to stir it at a low heat for about 5 to 7 minutes, and you're going to see the consistency is very much kind of a thick, exactly like you said, like a cream of wheat. Now what we're going to do is start adding some of our healthy things into it. You want to
like the thick, heavy cream?
Yeah, about 2 cups of heavy cream.
I was going to ask you if grits are healthy. Are they before you put the cream in?
Yeah, you know what? They were right before we ventured into that spot. But what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and start combining those. And we also have a couple other things we're going to combine. If you can help me out, we're going to throw, after you mix this in, some butter.
Okay.
About 4 ounces of unsalted butter. You know what? You know how I am about butter.
Yeah.
It seems like everything I make has butter. I feel so awful about it.
No salt butter?
Unsalted butter is best because you're already putting salt in the water.
Okay.
Now that is grated Gruyere cheese, and that's
Which
really
smells like
going to
Parmesan.
flavor. Yes. So it's a French cheese. If you want to throw that in there, and you're going to keep on stirring, and you'll notice that the grits start to take a creamy texture because of the heavy cream. But now, once you put the cheese in the butter, now we're talking. So you want to talk about some flavor.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what we're looking at. And if you would, there's some white pepper there as well.
Okay.
So the actual flavorings are the white pepper and the salt together. You have your heavy cream, your Gruyere.
We could be done right now, and I would be very happy.
Yeah, you know what? My cup doth runneth over at this point.
How is we did white pepper. Why wouldn't we do black pepper?
Okay, well, you want to keep the color consistent, and it's all white. And if you do black pepper, now you're going to see all the black specks in there.
So really, it's just for color?
Yeah, you know, for presentation for the most part.
Okay.
You know, white pepper also is more of a subtle spice than a black pepper.
Okay.
And you don't want to take away from the Gruyere cheese because that's the primary flavor that you want
that's
out
the
of
good
that.
stuff right there.
So, you know, in a matter of probably about 10 minutes, you've made a wonderful dish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this just so everyone out there can see what kind of consistency that we're looking at.
So what we're making now, is this our main brunch? We're going to add the shrimp to it, and we're going to do that in the next segment.
Exactly.
But, okay.
So, you know, and if you look, and if we pour that on there, look at the consistency.
Oh, that gooey yumminess.
Oh, yes. Gooey is the best word to describe it.
Would this be one person's plate?
That would be one person's plate,
Okay.
yes.
Ooh,
So
look at that big thing of cheese right there.
Don't touch it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I just want to go grab it.
But, you know, so this is, in presentation-wise, that's how you place it on a plate or a bowl. And then on the next segment, we're going to add, we're going to saute some shrimp with garlic, applewood smoked bacon, green onions, parsley, mushrooms. But, you know, a big thing about making this particular item, you know, Mother's Day and Easter are only 2 weeks apart this year. And there are a lot of people out there. I mean, if you go out for a Sunday brunch, especially a buffet brunch, a party of 4, you're going to spend $125, $130.
So pick one.
So pick one. That's right. This holiday, you know, I really want to focus on if you want to have a nice brunch with your family and friends on one of those holidays, and then on the other one splurge, and almost always it's Mother's Day.
You know, I'd love to invite you and your family over to my house for Mother's Day.
Well, you know,
maybe you could make a little something.
Oh, yeah, sure. And it's like, okay, here's your uniform, Paul. I'm like, oh.
We'll see you back here in about 20 minutes. Okay, so this is the start of it. We are going to be back. And when I come back, I'm going to ask you your favorite burger place. So be thinking about that.
I'll tell you 5 of my favorite burger places.
No, I'm going to ask you one.
Okay.